Hello. We are wrapping up Module 2 of our differentiation class. Some of you are doing an excellent job staying on top of the assignments, asking really good questions for clarification, posting to the discussion boards early so that there's time for actual discussion. That is really important when we're doing an online class. So I'm going to ask some of the rest of you to maybe up your game a little bit. I know time is hard. Beginning of the school year for teachers, crazy busy. I know that. But just even a little time just to check in on the discussion boards, a couple times a week before the weekend so that real conversations can happen. When you're posting on the discussion, just a couple quick things. It is so fun when you read a discussion board posting and you identify with it and you just are excited and you say that, oh, I've seen that too, or I've always wanted to try that, or I love what you just said there. That's worked in my classroom too. Supporting each other like that is great, and keep doing that. But if you could also add to your post, just to make them even maybe a little bit more robust, let's say. If you can refer to maybe some research or something that you've read or something that you've heard at a conference that you attended. If you have any links that you could post that would add to what you're sharing. Just a little bit more than just affirming what was said. That would be great. So we can just learn more from each other. You guys are just a wealth of information, and to learn from each other is a pretty powerful thing in an online class. And it's fun that we are as small as we are. I think we'll get to know each other quite well, and even though this is a short class, and just learn from what our successes and our struggles. So having said that, let's look at the important details for Module 2. All right, so you're reading chapters 4 through 6 in Tomlinson. I just think she has so much to add to what we're learning about. Most of the discussion questions this module and the future modules will have you not have to answer every question that's posed, so you can usually choose, and that's the case this week as well. So just choose one that especially applies to you this week. You should have chosen by now your child that you're going to do for your child study project. It just makes most sense that it should be somebody that's in your learning project group as well, but it doesn't have to be. Sometimes we want to go in different directions. These are all students in our classroom, so I give you freedom to choose if you want your child study group to be the same one as from your learning project with your team. Same or different, it's up to you. And you should also be meeting with each other, those of you who are in your learning team. Some of you have already documented when you're meeting and what time and things like that. It's a great way to just help you stay accountable so that you meet every week. That should really be happening. Helps me know that that indeed that is happening. So be sure before Sunday to post those times that you're going to be meeting each week. And then to choose which direction you're going to go with your research. I'm personally a fan of reading books, so that's what I would probably do, but some people really enjoy reading lots of different sources, so they might go the route of doing different articles. But kind of make a decision which direction you're going to go. In the discussion board, you can share what that's going to be. If you're having trouble finding books, ask colleagues. It sounds like some of you are already doing that. It's a great idea. I've got a lot of resources already posted in the Educate Diego page, or group rather. Just search the word differentiation and things should pop up. I tended to post a lot of fiction books just because I think that's fun to do, but you certainly do not have to do fiction books. You can do nonfiction as well, and there's so many really, really excellent sources for that. So that's one of those important things that you should be doing this week. Some of you have already finished posting this, so I know you've done that, and some of you, I hope you had a chance to this week, was to choose a new to you digital assessment tool to do some formative assessments to find out what students know. Socrative seems to have been a popular choice, and it is fun. That's a fun one to do. So you should have chosen one of those to use this week, used it with your students, and then on this Google form, shared what you learned. what the tool was, how it went, what you do differently. Oftentimes, the Wi-Fi is a big factor on the success, so go ahead and post that by Sunday as well. I think I got myself lost here. Yeah, so I think I covered everything that you needed to do for your learning group. Okay, so the last but not least for Module 2, the discussion board. So make sure that you are keeping up with the readings, and again, like I said earlier, posting as early in the week as you can so that there's time for people to actually respond and have a dialogue back and forth, reactions to it and what we're learning from it. It's not a huge book, but it's got a lot of depth and information. So that is where we're at this week. I will post another video tomorrow to look ahead to Module 3, because that's where things start to get, it's really important for the learning projects, and so I want everybody to feel like they're on board so that it doesn't affect your partners that are in your group. So be looking for that tomorrow. So anyways, have a really good rest of the day. I hope you're having fun with all of this, and we'll talk soon. Bye.